Hi, this is Dr. Davidson, and we continue in this few minutes with the few minutes platform. In this particular case, few minutes in a pastoral epistle. We're in 1 Timothy. We continue here. This time we're talking about a standard of leadership. We have seen Paul set the table in terms of policy for the operation of the church, and now he's going to get to the key part. He's set the foundation for what the message is and other issues that have been transpiring at the church at Ephesus, where Timothy is. But now he's going to be talking about the standard of leadership. Tim, if you'll read that for us.
Yes, and I will be coming from chapter 3, verses 1 and 2, and it reads, "This is a trustworthy saying. If someone aspires to be an elder, he desires an honorable position. So an elder must be a man whose life is above reproach. He must be faithful to his wife. He must exercise self-control, live wisely, and have a good reputation. He must enjoy having guests in his home and must be able to teach."
Amen. Thank you so much. Let's take a look at that as he sets the table for a person who desires, and I love that word. Sometimes when we're looking at Greek, there are various moods in Greek, and there's one that's called optative mood. That is the mood in which you wish for something to happen. The word in which we get our word optical means you can visualize it happening. So we can see, though, the word often translated is this word, if he desires. So if he desires, that means that a person can actually desire to be a leader, a Christian leader. However, there are some elements, some standards in which that person should have evident or be able to develop. And so let's take a look at some of those. First off, the overseer, it has to be above reproach, the husband of one wife. Some text has it, but it be, and people have different views of that whole point of one wife. It means, quote, you can't be a polygamist, or it means you can't be a divorcee, or it means that, you cannot be you need to be married, you can't be a single person. So people have all kinds of views and perspectives of that, and depending on what your denomination or dogma is, you'll have to adhere to that. But as we take a look at it, it is a person that is above reproach. In other words, you can't be a person who is one who is just always surrounded with controversy. Now, it's one thing to be controversial because of our stance for Christ, but you know what I mean. I mean, you can't be a person, things are always happening around you. You have the type of temperament that you're confrontational, you're having issues with people, you don't have a sense of control and discipline. And that's what Paul is talking about, because what that does, we are representing Jesus, and the whole thing is about not defaming the one in whom we represent. So we can see some things that are identified there: being temperate, good temper, good control, prudent, always thinking about, always looking at, people will use the word prudent like frugal, but just a person who has, the kinds of things you're thinking always of others and what have you. So there are standard, respectable, hospitable. And here's one that I love to focus on. You have to be able to teach. So if a person is aspiring, they already have to have the evidence of these things within their lives if they're going to be a person in Christian leadership. May the Lord bless and keep you. Amen.